Shalom.
Me?
Yes.
Shalom.
I have a question for you.
For me. I don't have many answers, but I'm listening.
Do you want to be healed?
Who are you?
We'll get to that later. But my question remains.
Will you take me to the water? Look, I'm having a really bad day.
You've been having a bad day for a long time. So?
Sir, I have no one to help me into the water when it's stirred up. And when I do get close, the others step down in front of me. And so...
Look at me. Look at me. That's not what I asked. I'm not asking you about who's helping you, or who's not helping, or who's getting in your way. I'm asking about you.
I've tried.
For a long time, I know. And you don't want false hope again, I understand. But this pool, it has nothing for you. It means nothing. And you know it. But you're still here. Why?
I don't know.
You don't need this pool. You only need me. So, do you want to be healed? So let's go. Get up, pick up your mat, and walk.
I'm free to walk, like he said. Don't forget your bed.
Why does this matter?
Because you're not coming back here. That life is over. Everything changes now.
Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. Let's invite Arusa up to the stage. She's going to read the story that we've just watched from the Bible. Round of applause for Arusa.
I'll read John chapter 5, verse 1 to 15. Sometime later, Jesus went up to Jerusalem for one of the Jewish festivals. Now there is in Jerusalem, near the sheep gate, a pool, which in Aramaic is called Bethesda, and which is covered by five covered colonnades. Here, a great number of disabled people used to lie: the blind, the lame, the paralyzed. One who was there had been an invalid for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" "Sir," the invalid replied, "I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I'm trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me." Then Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mats and walk." At once the man was cured. He picked up his mats and walked. That day on which this took place was a Sabbath, and so the Jewish leaders said to the man who had been healed, "It is the Sabbath, the law forbids you to carry your mat." But he replied, "The man who made me well said to me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.'" So they asked him, "Who is this fellow who told you to pick it up and walk?" The man was healed had no idea who it was, for Jesus had slipped away into the crowd that was there. Later, Jesus found him at the temple and said to him, "See, you are well again. Stop sinning, or something worse might happen to you." The man went away and told the Jewish leaders that it was Jesus who had made him well. Amen.
Thank you, Arusa. Round of applause for Arusa. Lovely stuff. I love that story. It was one of the. It really spoke to me when I first became a Christian, and this morning, I feel like I've got a really simple message this morning, right? And I always dislike it when God gives me really simple messages because I feel like you guys won't think I'm clever, right? But I feel like God has given me not 3 points or anything like that. He's given me a question. And the theme of this morning is, are you looking in the right place? And that's why we played the grape game, not just because it's my favorite game, but we can look in the wrong places. And this is a story of a man who was looking in the wrong place for 38 years. He was looking at a pool, hoping the pool would heal him, hoping the pool would help him. And I think that's the question that God wants to ask us this morning is, where are we looking? Are we looking in the right place? So, I got a video to test you, right? You may have watched this video before, 17 years old, but just pretend you haven't, okay? So, there's going to be instructions in the video, so just play along with it, and we'll see how we get on. We good with the video? Lovely stuff. Follow the
This
instructions.
is an awareness test. How many passes does the team in white make?
Go!
The answer is 13. But did you see the moonwalking bear?
Go!
So that's the theme of this morning. Look out for cyclists today. No. Yeah, so do look out for them. Yeah, who saw the moonwalking bear before it came on the screen? Yeah, a few of us. Who was completely blindsided by that and missed the moonwalking bear totally? It's crazy. When we're looking one way and we're fixed on something, we can miss what's going on around us. We can be looking in the wrong place and miss something incredible going on. And this is what the man by the pool was doing. He was looking in the wrong place and he missed the incredible thing that was in front of him. He was looking for one direction for help and he missed where the help really came from. I want to tell you a story about, do you remember Pastor Craig? He went and he's pastoring another church up near Liverpool, I think now. And I want to tell you a story where he failed miserably at this, okay? I don't come across badly at all in this story. So Craig and I were tasked with moving those round tables we've got up the lift into here, right? And the lift's just the one over there. And so we were doing it. Craig was quite new, so he was naive and had quite a lot of confidence in me, and that soon stopped, don't worry. And he said, "Joel, I reckon we can get 5 tables in this lift." I said, "Craig, trust me, we can get 7 tables, right? We can be done in half the time. We can get 7 tables. And he's like, I said, Craig, I've been here longer than you. I know what's going on, okay? We can get 7 tables in here. Anyway, so Craig got stuck in the lift with 7 tables, right? I don't know how it happened. It's just a thing, right? So Craig's now in the lift, pinned to the wall by 7 tables, and he's stuck. So he cries out for help. To whom? Me, right? That was his first mistake. Well, the first mistake was listening to me, right? And so he said, Joel, what we're going to do, I'm stuck. And I said, don't worry, Craig. I've got this, you sweet damsel, right? We're fine. We're fine. All you need is an Allen key, and there's a little screw at the top that you can open, flick a switch, and you can circumvent the security feature and open the door, right? And we can pull you out, you'll be fine. So all you need is an Allen key and to know the difference between left and right. A little bit of foreshadowing, right? So I run off, I get the Allen key, start screwing. It's not coming out. It's not budging, this screw. Screwing. I call down, I say, Craig, I don't want to alarm you, but it's not coming out, the screw. He's like, call Martin. I said, no, don't be daft. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We've got this. So I'm screwing. And he then shouts up, Joel, are you definitely screwing it left? Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. I said, of course I'm screwing it left. I'm not an idiot. So I started screwing it left. And the screw came out almost immediately. It was a miracle, praise Jesus. And so I opened the door and reached in and picked him up, carried him away like a fireman does. And we sorted out the tables and stuff like that. And we saved the day. There's no need to applaud me, but none at all, okay. And so Craig, thank you. So Craig was safe and sound. And I was the hero of the day, although I don't choose the term hero, but if I get an MBE for it, that'll be fine. And the point of this story is, the reason I tell you this anecdote is because Craig made an error that day, right? It was Craig's fault. And the error he made was he made the same mistake as the man by the well. He looked to the wrong place for help, right? In this story, if we draw the parallels, Craig is the disabled man by the pool. I'm the pretty much useless pool. And then Jesus would have been anybody else with thumbs, right? And who could have saved him. And so that was Craig's mistake, is he looked to me for help. And we're all guilty of looking for help in the wrong places, right? Bit of conviction now. You ready for it? I'm going to ask you a question. I need a show of hands. We need honest time now. Who here spends time with their phone before they spend time with Jesus in the morning? Hands up. Who spends a bit of time with Mark Zuckerberg before you spend time with Jesus? Yeah, I know I'm guilty of it. There's some hands going up. Yeah, there's more hands going. People are, yeah, there we go. The hands are coming up. People are being honest now. You don't have a phone. You're perfect, Abby. Don't you worry. Yeah. It's easy to do, isn't it? And because we just reach for it. Because our phone gives us things that we feel that we need. And so we end up looking and starting our day in the wrong place, looking at the wrong thing. And this is what we do. We look to the wrong places. I need some volunteers to visualize this. I need 6 volunteers. Who's going to do it? There we go. You two can come up. There we go. Come on up. Coming up, Abby. Right. There we go. Do you want to come up? How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Benjamin, you will come up. There we go. Oh, we've got to do. There we go. Right. So, hop on stage, everybody. Come share the limelight. Right. So, in our life, we have all sorts of things that we look at. I'm going to do a bit of running back and forth. So sometimes we put on our celebrity lenses. Put those on, Kira. She looks fabulous, doesn't she? Oh, amazing. We look to celebrities for our inspiration, for our advice. But that's the wrong place. Sometimes we look at our achievements. Put your achievements glasses on. It is an achievement. Don't ruin my preach habit. And so we look to our achievements. You know, some of us would have received our GCSEs and A-level results in the last couple of weeks. They don't define us. Our self-worth don't come from our achievements, but sometimes we look to those. Sometimes we look for all our answers and wisdom at the altar of Google. And so we have our Google lenses on. Why do I need to ask Jesus for wisdom? I can just Google it. Easy peasy. I'm sure someone's written a blog. Other times we look for security in money with our money lenses on. We think if only I've got a little bit more money, if I got that raise, I'd be secure. If I pay off a little bit more than mortgage, I'll be okay. We'll have it sorted. I've got way too many volunteers, so we're just going to pretend they've got glasses. Sometimes we look at social media. You can put those over your other glasses. We look at social media for our dopamine hit, for our joy, for our sense of whether or not we're going on the right direction, for our confidence, for our self-esteem. And this is what happens, is in our life, we start to look in the wrong places for what we need. And soon, our lives can become full of this. I wonder, before we move on, would everyone just close your eyes for a moment? Would you just pause for a moment and ask God that question, where am I looking in the wrong places? We're just going to take 30 seconds just for God to speak to us. Where am I looking in the wrong place? I'm sure things have popped into our head already of where we are leaning on things, depending on things, where we're looking for help where we shouldn't do. You can open your eyes now if you haven't already. And so where should we look instead? I propose to you, church, we should have a pair of Jesus glasses on. Stick your Jesus glasses on. Round of applause for Jesus glasses. Look at that. That when we have our Jesus glasses on, we look in the right direction. We look to the right thing. We look at all our problems through Jesus. We don't look at it through some useless pool like a celebrity, like our achievements, like Google, like money, like social media. We look at everything through the lens of Jesus. Which means if we're feeling low, where do we look? Shout it out. If we're feeling frustrated, where do we look? Shout it out. If we're feeling confused and lost, where do we look? If we're feeling sad, where do we look? We look to Jesus. Jim Carrey said, if I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of so they can see that it's not the answer. Jesus says something else. He says, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you. And so this week, we need to put our Jesus glasses on. We need to look at life through the Jesus lenses. Look for Jesus in the situations, not looking at the useless pools that we hope will help us, but never really help us. They might scratch an itch, but they just leave us wanting more. We keep needing to come back to them because they're not working. But with Jesus glasses, anything's possible. And so this week, let's make sure we've got our Jesus glasses on. Round of applause for our glasses wearers. Amazing stuff. You guys can take your seats. And so it's the all-age service, so I think a bit of discussion time would be great. So you might have to talk to somebody next to you. Don't worry about it. They don't bite, probably. And Sarah and I would love for you just to chat through a few different things. So the first thing we'd love for you to chat through is how can we make sure that we've got our Jesus glasses on this week? And secondly, how would this week look different to last week if we were wearing our Jesus glasses? And then if you can just pray for each other to wear those Jesus glasses, that would be amazing. Everyone know what they're doing? Give me a thumbs up. This is what I do with the youth. Everyone, yeah, we're all good?
Brilliant. So just kind of where you are, turn and kind of talk to some people nearby you. If this is your first time here and you really do not want to talk to people nearby you, just say, no, thank you. That's absolutely fine. But if you are okay talking with people, why don't you just turn and have a conversation? So 2 questions. Are they on there?
They're on the board.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
How would this week look different? And how can we make sure we have our Jesus glasses on?